seems motivated by the title win. If you look at his physique, I don't know if that's a six-pack, but Leon Edwards looks like he is in the best shape of his life coming in here tonight.
It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at White Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Welcome, shock him out of the chute here. Oh! Massive left hand.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round one.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Edwards getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Great job landing from the top position.
Edwards is in half guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Edwards.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Nice transition. Getting him out here.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Edwards is in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Edwards.
Oh, right into mouth.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad. 15 seconds to go. Another ground and pound strike gets home. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Okay, that round is in the history books, man. That one's gone. There's nothing you can do about that round, but we can change this next round. You have no choice, okay? We're gonna stick to it.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, effective use of the jab by Edwards.
Oh, high kick.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
I need you to kick now.
Leg kick lands. Good jab there by the champion. It's a beautiful, fast-put jab with meaning.
Right now they separate. Nice job by Leon Edwards going to the kicking game now. Certainly earned the respect with his hands, now changes the level.
Full-on mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
He can do it all. He's a fantastic striker. A guy that can mix it up. A guy that knows exactly where the opening is and isn't shy to take that opening. Beautiful takedown lands there.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Edwards gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Edwards. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Takedown defense is there.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Muhammad's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, he lands a hook. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. The leg takedown is good. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he might be in trouble here.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
Edwards' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Muhammad's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Muhammad going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Well, you can see a little bit of swelling in and around that left eye now.
Oh, he passes to half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
I found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised, and look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, big head kick there. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Edwards is in half guard now. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Edwards has got the full mount. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
And right into side control. Edwards is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
In the half guard.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Might be a submission attempt here. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because the swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek.
Ready to fight?
I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strap around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Deep now. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Muhammad gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Gets to the single collar tie now. Muhammad's definitely taking aim at that cut.
Big double leg, double change.
Edwards has got his head looking for a guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Edwards. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Side control now. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments, and they both showed true skill on the ground.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Muhammad gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
He is not seeing those head kicks as his opponent's foot leaves the canvas.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Now he's going full mount.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, side control now.
Right to the knee on belly.
He's got to be careful here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Muhammad's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Edwards is back in side control here.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Final seconds here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Edwards. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Headshot, bang, dead. It wasn't that tonight, but it is Leon Edwards by knockout. Rocky, man, what else can you say?
Leon Edwards, man, this guy is he really is next level striker. From the moment I met him years ago,